Hello people, some people trust you guys are cool, right? Welcome back to my channel. We're back like we never did, guys. Please don't fail to do the needful as expected, okay? Hit the notification bell, subscribe, like, share, comment, so when the gist is cooking, definitely to be brought to your doorstep. Don't leave it there. Always tune in and stay tuned, guys. The awaited time is here. What are we looking forward for? Yeah, the nomination proper. Anyway, guys, let's hop into the gist of today as expected. Alright, already. Anyway, guys, it's giving. Big brother had to summon the housemate in the lounge. They were just all sitting waiting for Big Brother vendetta, and Big Brother had to tell them that it was the same process they carried on last week and same was applicable today. They had to go and look for the red envelope where it's being situated. Anyone who saw theirs on time should sit at ease. But first and foremost, people that had to introduce the ninja. Everybody was just looking at the door, and it was, pan was just ringing, and the door was wide open, and here comes the ninja. The ninja hopping came in and was like, people that now said, ninja, you know the drill. Ninja now. For them, people that has told the most influential housemate to stand up, and guess who's the most influential housemate is Rooboy, as earlier mentioned. He stood up, and guys, after that, people now said, oh really, to the ninja, you know the drill. Hand the envelope to the most influential housemate, and which was given to Rooboy. People now said, oh hey, now let's hear you. Rooboy now said, immunity. He is automatically saved from eviction this week. Whoa! Rooboy was just overwhelmed with joy, and you know what? He said thank you, Big Brother, and to the housemate, he said thank you because they voted him for you. Anyway, guys, that's fun to see before Big Brother now told them to carry on with the search of the envelope as it was done last week. They were just all looking for it, and Big Brother made sure that once you see yours, go sit down. Immediately you saw yours, go just sit down. Yes, guys, that is how it was done, and all of them, okay, not all of them see the envelope, but the people who stood up that didn't see, I think Sultana, JC, okay, and Ortega finally, after Big Brother rang the bell, okay, yeah, Ortega now saw the red envelope. Then the buzzer have rang already, so but he took the envelope, held it all to himself. So after those who did see envelopes stood up, and people now so they can sat, they now sit down, and people now said, Ortega, give the envelope to the HOH. We all know the HOH. Yeah, our HOH is Tracy. So guys, afterwards, now people now said the HOH should reveal. Okay, before the HOH revealing, all the housemates had to reveal their envelope as picked. Oh hey, but the reviewer, they were like, better luck next time, better luck next time, better. But that was what all of them were saying, the ones who picked. Now after people are now told the HOH to review that was given to her by Ortega, and she reviewed a minute to take a one out, eat up his head like, oh, I would have been immune this, I would have been safe, stuff like that. I would have been opportune, that stuff, that reaction that comes when you luck find you and you weren't at the right place to catch it. Anyway, guys, it was so amazing to see though, but guess what? People now said, oh really? Now people now said, let the HOH, the trail, like it's been done last week, the tree behind or beside the HOH, that she should go pick one of the people, if there'll be a paper there, of which she did, and she reviewed it and saved one. That was what is instructed, okay? And the HOH instructed her. The paper said she picked save one. I was even thinking Big Soso would have come to play in the picture, because the way camera was just getting her, like, they just reconciled recently. You all know that they had an altercation. Have you been following me? If you haven't, guys, you're missing back to back gist. Now him I dey give no lele, no we go come, no be cherry can be. I keep updating. That's why I said you should always tune in and stay tuned. No cap, guys. Anyway, we aren't relating in this space. So do very well. Once you hop in or once you tune in, make sure you click the notification bell, okay, or subscribe. You never know. Anyway, because this is one. So guys, what am I saying? Though they had to reconcile earlier, but I wasn't thinking she's gonna pick Big Soso, but guess what? She saved Kuture. Kuture has been the reign so far for her, because she said Kuture has been the only one getting her back in the house so far. Any small thing, when it seems as if she had nobody in the house, Kuture always check up on her, and that is why he is receiving the award. Nothing attached to it. For those who are saying, oh, new ship is brewing, stuff like that. If there is anything that is brewing between them, that's happening now, but that is not how it was. And before now, it's just coming from a place of lightness. Okay, so guys, Kuture has been saved. Yeah, so the housemaid that we are seeing for this week, Kuture, Rooboy, the HOH automatically, she is safe. So these are the 3 people who were saved, but others are up for nomination. But before that, Big Brother had to introduce, okay, Big Brother now say, the snail of the week. You know the drill, you know your assignment and your punishment. Yeah, the punishment was to be washing the toilet, okay, because option was given and she chose the toilet casting. Yeah, she chose the toilet, cleaning the toilet, stuff like that, toilet and bathroom. So yeah, Big Brother said no violation, carry your duty as being assigned. So guys, all of them are up for eviction this Sunday, and I really like the way Big Brother is going about it though. Let the weaker ones leave before the stronger one, you never know. Anyway guys, I really like the way it's going so far. So Big Brother had to review 1 or 2 to them. Do you know what the reviewing is? We all know that we once told that there is gonna be a telephone in the house. Do you get the drill? Big Brother introducing that. But first of all, Big Brother now accolade them for their job well done. Previous week they carried on the tax as expected. Yeah, no violations, stuff like that. After all the praises and accolades for them, but now say they have won their money for the week. We all know the money, right? Winner money has been deducted, but they deduct winner money based on every week of their performance, and it was given to them. Now 7.5 million was given to them to add with the one they have is given 17,500,000 is their current amount, their current money they have invoked in assistance. Now this is what they have. So guys, that is how it is. And we now have to introduce the telephone. That this is how it is, this is how it goes. That they should, before then, Big Brother said they should keep and they should heed to every instruction. They should carry out their instruction as it was done last week. That was why they received their reward. If any violation, you have yourself to be blamed. But people are now said, you see the introduction of this telephone, pay heed. He now give them a clue of how that is being done, that when that's ringing, any housemate that is close to that telephone should pay it. So as you know what the instruction is all about, because once the telephone rings, there is something attached to it. Not picking it is gonna bring a huge disaster. You get a rift. Even if nobody is there to pick, and if the HOH appoints anybody to go pick it, the person violated it, another biggie. You get a rift. So Big Brother said that telephone must be picked by any of the housemates, anyone who's close to the telephone, because it has a huge tax for them. It is a good and it's a new implementation for them right now. Not implication though, you never know. Anyway guys, it's giving that telephone once it's ringing, if there is nobody to pick it, another punishment. Another punishment is added. So be precautious, okay? That is what he meant. He said someone must pick the call once it's ringing, because there is a lot attached to that. The reason why that is ringing for the tax diaries in it to be carried out. But once the person they pick the call, another punishment, and eventually nobody is closed and the HOH was closed and asked, someone. The HOA must appoint someone. And when the HOA appoints someone, someone failed to pick the telephone, another violation, another punishment. So you must carry on this duty as expected. So you can see the telephone is another one. This season, how does this seem to you guys? Hey, what would this bingo? What would this bring? I'm just thinking loud that hey, another one for this housemate. So what do you think about this, guys? When this was implemented, how do you felt? Do you think there is anything? Okay, can I see your take regards your take or your thinking, your contemplation regards this new play? Okay, what this they implemented so far? All right, guys, I think it's given at this moment. So 3 housemates are safe for this week, plus the HOH. Yes, Tracy, Rooboy, and Kuture, they are safe for this week for possible evasion, but others are off. Hear this and have peace. I think I'll rest my case and see you in my next video. Always tune in and stay tuned. Bye for now.